What you do? What would you do? What would you do? What would you do? Yeah, I was just walking down the street, minding my own business, and this chick stepped up and said, "Is this how you get to Long John's Ave? Or trying to find strong back's crib? Hot like fire, crazy attractive." I said, "Yeah, just follow your nipples. Short trip will take it to End of Pussy Park. You find a cat that look just like me lurking about in the dark. Matter of fact, it will be me. She smiled like a struck oil like a Beverly Hillbilly. And I just watched her strut, watched her basketball butt, watched the Italian cut in the jeans, nah I mean. Speaking of cuts, she don't even know if I'm Jack the Ripper or King Hercules, professor of death of the seven seas. I don't know if she's some psychiatric pathic, trying to harm the polyrhythm addict. I can't have it, getting set up so she can drop the boom. But there I go, in a hotel room.
Whether you will, whether you won't, whether you do, whether you don't, trust me, take my advice before you get sliced like a 2-inch reel. Don't let nobody tell you you ain't real. Whether you will, whether you won't, whether you do, whether you don't, trust me, take my advice before you get spliced like a 2-inch reel. Don't let nobody tell you you ain't real.
Looking back on the moment, not surprised to find, like everything else in life, it all started with the mind. I reclined by the window, admiring the full pale Luna, fiddling the dial on the tuner. Who'd have thought something so simple could have ruined her? Beautiful nights, just desserts I deserve. If only they'd have played it like 5 minutes sooner. A whack-ass record straight worked my nerves. I guess I couldn't rise above it. The irony of it, that the static disappeared. It was crystal clear. Every off-key note, every half-ass quote through my eyelids broke one solitary tear. I rushed to the door like Carpe Diem. Yo, whoever just ruined my day, I'm gonna see him. Somebody gotta pay for the last few years of wagness. I'm talking about a closed casket. Maybe not that drastic, but something like, we gotta hit them in the head till they get it right. As I ponder on the quote from my man with the plan, that's all I can stand. Yeah, you said it right. We gon' get him.
This is WJAM Radio with Jiggy Box and Big Butt Girls Still Suck. Hello. Wait a minute. Who's Jay? Somebody call security!
Whether you will, whether you won't, whether you do, whether you don't, trust me, take my advice before you get spliced like a 2-inch reel. Don't let nobody tell you you ain't real. Whether you will, whether you won't, whether you do, whether you don't, trust me, take my advice before you get spliced like a 2-inch reel. Don't let nobody tell you you ain't real.
She said smack her, she said pull her hair, she said pull it out and put it right there. I said, oh, that's how you like it, so I iked it, turnpiked it. I was in the brains like a psychic. She got a little bit too freaking for me. I got weaker than me. She called another name. I said, you speaking to me? She was wildin', playing the part of an actress. I said, I can play too, so I buried her in the mattress.
So I'm standing over this half-baked corny selector like, what's up? Say hello to your new program director. I'm laying down the law now cause garbage is illegal. For any questions, see my intern, Desert Eagle. I'm pondering on your fate like Julius Caesar with the thumbs in the Coliseum. Like, should I see him or free him? I could just burn his records cause he doesn't have a clue. But if you were in my shoes, kid, what would you do?
Whether you will, whether you won't, whether you do, whether you don't, trust me, take my advice before you get spliced like a 2-inch reel. Don't let nobody tell you you ain't real. Whether you will, whether you won't, whether you do, whether you don't, trust me, take my advice before you get spliced like a 2-inch reel. Don't let nobody tell you you ain't real.
What would you do? What to do? What would you do? What to do? Yo, take this advice. You know what I'm saying? Don't pay to be nice. You know what I'm saying? Can't afford the price. You know what I'm saying? So cold as ice. Check it, check it. Take this advice. What to do? What would you do? What to do?